Alrighty. So welcome to another session of Hellren Reviews Dark Lover. And today we're going over chapters 21 to 25. And in the pre-talk, you had me put Hawk 2 bullets, but I don't know why.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. What the heck? I hate the design of this shirt. Yeah, looks like I got hocked too by those bullets. It's because of the water in them.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you. It doesn't explain what the liquid is. So I said,
Not yet.
so I just said they're Hawk 2 bullets. They spit in it and shoot them.
Well, one of the commenters informed us what they are. Do you want to know?
No.
Okay. So anyway, chapter 21. You want to change shirts?
It's a clean shirt.
Or do you want to keep going?
I bet you it's when I did the oil change it stained it. I bet you that's what it is. Yeah, we can keep going. I ain't worried about it.
Okay. So chapter 21, Beth meets Tor. Because Fritz had just dropped her off at home and Wrath sent Tor to babysit. Tor, who at the current moment is the only married male married to his Wellesley. And we love Wellesley. You meet her later. Tor discusses Wrath marking her. You know, the whole, like, with his scent, pheromones. And the other brothers not being able to handle it. Which, I mean, at this point, none of the other ones have a person of interest.
He's the only one that's actually met her.
No, Rage met her.
No.
Yeah. In the bathroom.
Oh, the arm. Yeah. Well, it was more of a, hey, how you doing? That was it kind of thing. She got the hell out of there.
Yeah. And then Tor introduced the possibility that Wrath has a Shellin. And my ire with Wrath begins. So then Tor and Beth watch Godzilla.
Yeah, I was...
Godzilla comes up more than once.
Now that got me. Where do you think you're going?
Alright. And we like Daddy Tor. Chapter 22, Butch wakes up, hungover and drunk at the same time.
Oh.
And Jose calls him
his wife calls him.
Detective De La Cruz calls him to let him know that Beth is safe and he's in trouble with HR. Or IA, technically. I don't know, do police have an HR? Or is it just
IA,
internal affairs?
Internal affairs would basically be the HR, wouldn't it? They do basically the same thing, don't they?
I don't know.
Or would they have a human resources as well?
I mean, I do have a bit of insider knowledge on this, but I don't think it fully qualifies. But anyway, Jose makes the best wife. And now Butch owes him a mink and earrings for their anniversary.
Yeah. I was like...
No, it's just bromance. Best bromance until you get to the later bromance. The other best bromance.
Oh my god.
So then we skip over to Beth, because it is the next day after them spending the night watching Godzilla. And Tor's keeping a good 6-foot distance. Social distancing. Beth is back at work dealing with her lecherous boss and piling up questions for her upcoming transition.
Oh, it was more than just her transitioning she was thinking about. It was
yeah.
the third leg.
Yes, she's also fantasizing. Well, she's also fantasizing about being bitten.
Mm-hmm.
When Fritz calls
That's all it is the two of them POVs. Her thinking about his third leg, and him thinking about her secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Okay. What was that? Yeah, she's fantasizing about being bitten when Fritz calls her to inform her that he wants to take her shopping.
Oh, did we skip the what's her face looking into his memories?
That was last chapter. That was chapter 20.
I don't remember talking about it though. Not in detail, anyways.
We didn't talk about it in detail, but we kind of mentioned that Marissa kind of got traumatized and her whole world shattered in that one singular moment when she thought she was going to be happy. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Fritz wants to take Beth shopping. Shopping for a dinner date with Wrath that he hasn't asked her to yet. Yes. Because while she's on the phone with Fritz, Wrath calls to ask for the dinner date, and Fritz is like, don't tell him I called you. He loves Fritz.
We already talked about somebody being upgraded to Deadpool, right?
I don't know what Deadpool, you said Daredevil.
Daredevil, yeah.
Who's Deadpool?
Yeah.
Question mark?
The personality.
Explain?
The personality. That's what he gives. He gives me
Which one?
arm cut off.
Oh, Rage.
Yeah, Rage gives me that Deadpool.
I'm gonna have to start getting like pictures so it'll be like this guy or this guy.
Yeah, Rage gives me Deadpool vibes. He's just sitting there with his arm chopped off like it ain't nothing.
Mhm.
Kinda, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was I shopping for dinner date with Wrath? And then we skip over to Wrath, waking up at 3 in, trying to justify things to himself, mainly his choice in babysitter for Beth and his horrible treatment for Marissa for the last 300 years.
Yeah. And the fact that he's also thinking about Secret Tunnel as well. It keeps going back.
Just like
the whole book's like, I regret it. I don't regret it, but I regret it. It was awesome.
You're thinking about his third leg, and I'm thinking about how poorly he treated Marissa for the last 300 years. I think. Pretty sure it was 300. Could have been 500.
Well,
honestly, if we're talking legit here.
The thing is, yeah, he treated her wrong, but he also probably was wanting her to be like, do what she did just now.
Break up with him?
Yes. Because because he didn't want it from the beginning. He could have gone about it a lot better.
Yes. Could have actually communicated.
Yeah. We're talking about Wrath here. He hasn't communicated shit.
The inability to effectively communicate is going to be a recurring theme throughout these entire.
He has no communication skills whatsoever.
But anyway, chapter 23. We have Butch not fired from the police force, but he still goes to work because even though he's off the case, he's still going to finish this case. That means visiting Mr. X at Mr. X's dojo because ninja stars. Pancake. Then Butch tries to stop Beth from going on her special fancy date with Wrath. That goes nowhere.
The whole explanation of her dress.
Well,
but before that, we were talking about. Before that, it was Wrath, wasn't it?
Whatever. The
buttons wanting to
pop off
because the outfit wasn't to his size.
Well, no, that's the next. That's chapter 24.
No, that's the one we were just reading.
Yeah, chapter 24.
Yeah.
Where was I? Because we're still in 23. Okay, we did the Butch trying to stop the not date. I lost where I was at in my notes. Oh yeah, Butch tries to stop Beth from going on her special fancy date with Wrath, and that goes nowhere. The Butch stopping the date, not the date itself. The date still goes. And then we switch over to Havers, who is experimenting with the blood transfusions, and it's not going quite right. But also, he's finally having a nice family dinner with Marissa.
For once.
Yes, until he sees her bruises, and then tries to go all big brother.
On her neck.
Yes. But he's the little brother.
Isn't that usually the case?
You know what? We'll worry about that later. He's just not happy about the breakup. And he is also not happy about Marissa's mistreatment for the last 300 years. And you know what? I agree. But we don't like Havers.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Then we move on to chapter 24. This is when Wrath is getting ready for his date, and he dislikes his suit.
So they're trying to stare into the mirror.
Mm-hmm. And the suit is uncomfortable. And I mean, he's built like the broadside of a barn. Nothing fits.
I mean, it's not measured to him either.
Yep, he was bought off the rack.
Thought it was one of what's his faces.
No, it wasn't one of Darius's. When Fritz said he was going shopping, he said he had to pick up stuff for Wrath as well.
Oh.
So when he took Beth shopping, he was picking up Wrath's suit. And also Wrath not wanting to admit that he has a down bad for Beth.
Mm-hmm. That's an understatement. The whole 5 chapters we read, there wasn't a
They each have it down
single
bad for each other.
there wasn't a
As much as they
single
don't want to admit it to
page.
each other.
There wasn't a single page that didn't have some form of description of the time before, the time coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and the time between.
All right. Chapter 25. Okay, I almost forgot because we were still in chapter 24. Tor shows up and starts some brotherly banter, but then it kind of goes sideways.
About the suit.
Yeah, it kind of goes sideways because Wrath be wrathing. I'm still mad at Wrath. And then we move on to the actual date in chapter 25. Which we also learned that Fritz is really good at dodging tails.
Mm-hmm.
Because Butch followed them. But in the date, Beth asked the proverbial butt ton of questions.
And the two of them are very good at bantering against each other.
Not really, they kind of just argue.
That's what I mean.
That banter. Banter is fun. This was just but Beth has tons of questions. We learn about the Scribe Virgin and the Omega.
Yeah.
Thoughts about that?
And then she almost brings up again.
Yeah, but we get the good old SV as the mother of the race and can create. And in his jealous state, the Omega took lives to fight the life she created. Yeah, because the Omega makes the lessening society. Anyway, he takes their souls, makes them immortal. In a manner of speaking. And Wrath continues to be wrathing. And they have quite the lover spat about her transition and him being insistent that she's getting another male.
And he gets pissed. Even
stop trying to push her to another male. If you're gonna get pissed when you start thinking about her with another male. This is the Wrath be wrathing point. Yep, denying his feelings and being an alpha hole about it. Beth doesn't deserve that. And neither did Marissa. Also, Beth starts noticing that Wrath might be blind. And then it kind of cliffhangs mid-dinner date.
And talk about the food tasting like plastic.
I don't recall that.
Yeah. She said the first, not the lamb, but I think it was a salad or something. Said something about it tasting like plastic.
Huh. I wonder if that's because she was feeling like food wasn't sitting right because she was feeling nervous.
She was feeling more than just nervous. They explained the she might or may not.
Ma'am. Okay.
Well, that calmed her down.
But anyway, where were you at?
Just talking about the food.
All right. So yeah, we were kind of cliffhangered in the middle of the date. So we got to go finish that date.